two out there.
Alright.
Just wait for this X route once again to get outside the cornerback. Bullet passes away, and the safety's in no
Lab a
position
little
to make
bit.
play. You get a one-play touchdown out of that. I really get it there. But you can see you get a big play. Next up, we have the branch return. Against zones, putting the A route on a streak and the B route on an out route should give you a concept that works against just about any zone coverage. I'm blocking a running back. You have a good check down and what the tight end's doing. But you can see how that's going to really destroy cover 2. Then you put the RB route, or you do it against cover 3 sky as well, and you're going to have success to the exact same receiver because of how this spread works. So you should really have success against any zone with that setup. The A route, the B route, and the RB route. Next up, we got the RPO Alert Omaha. This is a good run play. It's a little weird they got to hold the Y button. Probably that's not really the case, but you get a good inside zone. If it's a cover 3 or a cover 4, the A route is going to have the most success, or at least be the smartest play. And if it's a man coverage, which I'll go ahead and switch over to a man coverage, although cover 2 man not so much, cover 1 man a little more because that line's better. But if it's a man coverage, this X right here will have success. Now that's the thing, I tried to, against man coverage, you'll have more success to the tight end, to the X route. But that's really going to be best against, man cover 1, maybe even man 0. Anywhere it's a line a little bit better. Man cover 3, you can have success also because there's no real flat coverage under here. But, it doesn't look like I'm getting a lot, but this could be a very hard to stop series of plays if it's run correctly. And it can be frustrating. RPOs can give people a lot of frustration. Except out of the bunch wide flex with the speed dig out. Against cover 4, I just put the A route on a drag. And the RB route will do a good job of just getting right past the cornerback for whatever reason. We just can't get an accurate throw. You just overthrew him there. But you can see it gets past that cornerback. So block the running back. Do it again. Hopefully we can get a little bit, like I said, it takes a little while, but it's got to get across the field. But it's still crazy how he just runs right past that cornerback. That should be the case. It's a 50-yard touchdown block. So very big play. Against cover 2, it's pretty much the same thing. You can see right here we have that stretched out look here. The safety, or the middle.
But this is ranked.
Did a pretty good job of coming across, but he's not going to be able to keep up with routes like that with receivers. You know what I mean? So it's like anytime he sees that, and then we're back in the cover 4 again, which I didn't mean to do, but we haven't depleted it because it takes a long time for that guy to get across. That's probably the best thing, or the biggest thing. But ultimately, it's a very good play against both defenses. But you can have success against just about any defense as far as cover 3 goes, man coverage. It's all about the same. You just have a very good play. You just need the time to throw. Right here, we got a cover 3. The RB route will do the exact same thing. There's nothing there pulling it across, and we just get a very good play. Next up, we have the verticals. This play here, I can force this guy out. And against
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the...
Against cover 2 or cover 3, motioning this guy out will be the only real adjustment you need. And the B route here will be the play that gets open against cover 2. Against cover 3, it's going to be a seam beater, which I have to see the play here. Hold on 1 second. Cover 3, it's going to be the A route. So I forgot. But you can still motion this guy out here just to create as much separation as possible pre-snap. A lot of times that B route there can even get open. If you throw it to him really quickly against cover 3 and cover 4, but I'm not going to suggest that. Next up, we have the Z spot. So this play here, all I'm going to do is put the B route on a streak. And again, it's pretty much any zone coverage. These guys will have success. We'll go over and play sticks so that we can get a regular cover 4.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in...
Go ahead and do that again. Although I don't think I did it properly. I don't even know. I just did that. It's cover match, but you see it still work. It's not really the goal. That's probably one of the ones that'll cover it the best. Let's go and let's do Tampa 2. We'll do Tampa 3 next. I said this is, obviously Tampa 2 is going to be really easy. I said Tampa 3, didn't I? I meant cover 3. Let's do that again. Yeah, one more time. Like I said, cover 3 actually seems to be covered the best, but you can see it's still wide open. So that's going to be open against just about anything. Simple bunch concept. Next up, we have the bench dip curl. You basically have, I'm going to put the hero out on a streak. I'm running this against random at the moment, I think. I'm not really sure, but I think I picked random. No, I picked cover 4, whatever. So, yeah, we're running, I mean, we can run this against random. Basically, the easy. I said Tampa 3, didn't I? I meant cover 3. Again.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So I'm just going to go ahead and switch to a man. But basically, there's a bunch of man being routes all over the field here. The B route, especially over the middle, would be a good man being route, especially if they do with the curl flats with the safeties, which a lot of people like to do. Again, in cover 2, but you have a lot of options here. I mean, with the zone, I could also put the Y route here on the flat, just to pull zone coverage down for something like the cover 2, say. I could also put in more streak. The cover 2, I mean, this is another
opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And some room to maneuver.
Those are all going to be pretty good.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there out of the running game. A great run, yes, but something you pointed out
Sorry.
is when they get outside the tackles, their wide receivers are really good at blocking.
And this is a team that values those wide receivers actually blocking. They actually get congratulated and noted for their blocking during a game. They can have a 10-catch game, but they don't block well.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down.
But you need just
able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Any adjustments. And this X route here can be hit or miss. So like I said, you really need to get that throw on time.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long.
Next up, out of deuce close with the inside zone.
Another try after the first down sack.
Just the best workflow information. We have 2 tight ends.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's obviously there. I would not.
Third down, Ryan.
Typical defense. You should have a lot of success.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's going to be for first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, it's Patterson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way. We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
The stop will come inside the 5 on the 4. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing, their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
Caught on a slant. 5 yards inside on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's try that one more time. Let's get the Tampa 2 out there. Like I said, let's streak all the right players. Let's get 1 play touchdown so we can move on. So, like I said, there we go. That
From
should
the
give
shotgun,
you enough catching
Ryan.
on space ball around the basket. You can
To
see
the
how they're
end zone, but knocked away and
Good D.
incomplete.
One more
So they opted to
time.
pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Against
Well, I think they
cover
threw
three,
it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And that's going to be the
4th down. Here's Ryan.
wait for him to get past that.
Good shit. Good shit.
And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Looks like we have PAD cross.
Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust you. So it's a message to your entire team that you play.
I should probably put this guy
Up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The give is to Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Short yardage, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive.
Shut your punk ass up, nigga. I'm getting my personnel ready, boy.
To keep their drive alive.
A 1st down carry by Elliott.
You said eat your pussy. Oh, no. We got a tranny on the motherfucking sticks. Going tranny on the sticks. Oh, we got a tranny, ladies and gentlemen. We got the he-she's in the house. Okay, then. You ain't got to turn your people against me, man. It's a video game, sir, ma'am, auntie, uncle, whatever the fuck you call yourself, complaining over there. The punk ass boy. The punk ass boy. Le boy. See, there you go on the gay shit again, inviting a man to that ass. We don't get down. Oh, hollering like a bitch. Shut your punk ass up, nigga.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing.
Complaining ass, punk ass boy.
It's just a little bit extra.
On second down.
That little boy ain't shit against the run. Look at this punk ass nigga talking that shit. You shut the fuck up. Shut up, punk. Shut up, punk. Oh, now I got the Cowboys. Nigga, shut up. You put the motherfucking sticks up. Shut up. Play the game, nigga. Nigga, I don't know you. Fuck your record, nigga. What the fuck your record got to do with anything? Nigga, it's 0-0, nigga. It's 0-0, punk ass boy. Old faggot ass boy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Yeah, this nigga gonna quit. Let's make this nigga quit.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Another really good man option to be able to drag and run back. Those two things will probably be the best. But even the A-route probably has success in his way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ultimately, this is one of the better plays that you can make sense of. If you don't right there, they just got on, messed up. So it's something we weren't trying to feed that.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football. So
Ski.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 40.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
Good looking out.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Ryan will throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to have the hook to gauge.
Don't take that 3, young brother.
35 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He gonna let his titties hang.
Decently long field goal, 51 Instead, they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ain't no more field now, cuz.
Ryan.
Let me get that rock back, cuz.
This to Pitts, and he's got it.
Good shit.
Touchdown Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Coup for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Prescott looks to throw on first. That is caught.
Motherfucker.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Check it out, check it.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Good D, good D, good D.
12 seconds left.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
The way that Adam defenses typically handle these type of plays is they split the field in half into the AI. So you can see these guys.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So
We'll take it, we'll take it.
Get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're just
Let's
about
go.
set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
75 yards for him on the ground. He has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
What are you doing? What the fuck that nigga doing right there? What are you trying to do?
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Much better results. 15, 20 yards should be the minimum when you set your depth or set your running backs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll give to Elliott. He stopped right at midfield.
Lucky nigga. Lucky little
Really
nigga.
solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
They was bound to get one. They was bound to get one. It's all right.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
What that nigga doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We got a malfunction. Shit won't let me call a timeout.
So that'll back him up 5.
The fuck? That's how you gonna do, man?
This play really is all about big leaders. B route, Y route, those are prime 3 best routes. The B route's really just a zig route. You could always switch that zig route to the outside if you want to, but he doesn't really get the way as far as just to pull the safety back, because the Y route can be a very big play once it's on the field.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
He hitting the panic button, baby.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and
We needed
run.
that. We needed that. We needed that.
The missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott.
My fault. My fault.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
Good
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Prescott now.
Oh, good looking out.
Cowboy touchdown.
Woo. Okay, there, and he fucked that one up.
And the Cowboys have
Good shit, fellas.
the lead. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary.
Let's go play some D.
Best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Best flip is pretty much always going to be looking at the outside flip. If something up the wide corner, this is specifically a man coverage play. So any man coverage is going to have success. So all we're going to do is
the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down.
Too many yards, fellas.
The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Ryan. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
You can steal that pretty much all game. So it's early, it's going to be a problem. If it's late, it's going to be a problem. So if you throw it on time, you can have success without.
On first down, it's Patterson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Three-quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Here's Ryan to throw. From left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game,
fellas.
so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll try and run some clock.
Damn, good block.
Not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run.
My fault, fellas, my fault.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brent, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the
Get that hunt done, then, Zeke. Get that hunt done, man.
It's tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Ooh, we got that 100. We got that 100, baby. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who
considers himself underrated has told his
Might have did it, fellas. That might have did it.
Respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
Oh. Okay, got it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And his guys
Might have did it.
10-point lead.
Good game, Smitty, but I don't think you're going to be able to come back from that, cuz.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
Let's go. You know what he got to do now, fellas. Let's just sit back. Let's go. He going for the bench.
To begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together Charles.
You get all that underneath shit, cuz. You can have that. Tick, tick, tick. We gonna give you that underneath.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw downfield.
Ooh, shit. Nigga almost caught that shit.
Trying to dial up the long one way out.
I see you. I got that same play, nigga.
Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to the final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
That typically will give you more success when it comes to these concepts.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Ryan. Yeah, quick throw here, that's complete.
He didn't get out of bounds.
The 35 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple
Got that
of
one
scores.
too.
Want to make sure they have a chance to win the game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, you going for the bench.
Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to let it
Oski. Oh!
complete.
Good shit. The fuck was you doing? Easy ass pick. God damn.
Have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited
All right.
about this. I know you are.
Make it interesting.
Ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. They get one more as the extra points up and good. And now things get a bit more
Let's make it interesting.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. That makes sense. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The X route is a good route. Once again, get outside. It takes a little while, but you can see he gets outside and you have another good play. So those are the right. The D route, cover 2. The X route, cover 1. Even the Y route's a good man, but they're not really going to spend too much time on that. So it's a good check down.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Getting down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try again with Elliott.
Good game, cuz.
Across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here's a dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Motion out the X route. And that Y route is going to be a very big play because it just creates a huge amount of space. So, you know, it's a big seam play. If I was going to want the touchdown, a little bit more speed would be helpful. But ultimately, this is a very big play against, pretty much against any cover three, as long as you do this setup, this streak here, brother. Running back's a good check down. Next up, we have the jet touch pass. This is a good run play to mix in. It's going to work best against like cover threes and cover fours and stuff like that when it's off coverage. But ultimately, this is just something that I would say. I think it also runs against man. I mean, typically, you'll have a blocking advantage the most often in cover three and cover four zone. Like I said, you just don't have anybody playing down in the box, so that's the best time to run. You can really run this against most things other than cover two. Except out of the tight way off with the PA goes slot cross. Against cover four quarters, all you have to do is figure out on a slant. You're going to have an easy one-play touchdown to the wire out. He gets across the field pretty quick. You just basically need to wait till he gets inside the safety. He might need a little more speed, too. Once again, that's my worst receiver, but he's still got across the field for a big play. Now, when it comes to plays like cover three, the Kittle here is going to be a very big play. As you can see, he just basically just sprints out. Gets you a nice quickie.
Anybody open on the fire? Anybody trying to run one? T-Lo. What's up? How everybody doing, man?
What's up, you mean? See why everybody. It's your boy, Shane D. Jackson, back at it again with another episode of
Everybody in one?
There is no such thing as a Batman. All units, code 10 at Blackgate Prison. Communications down, possible to 11. Delta 6-4, en route. Dispatch 5-9, confirm code 10. This is a breakout. Suspect identified as Black Mask. Repeat, code 10 suspect is Black Mask. Commissioner Loeb is being held captive. Repeat, Commissioner Loeb is 701.
Trick, you open? T-Lope, I just sent you a friend request. You trying to rock? Oh, okay, okay. Who open on the 5, man? I'm trying to get some rec. Who open? Who open on the 5? T-Lope. Whoever open on the 5, send it to T-Lope. Whoever opens, send it to T-Lope. All right.
That's it, then, bro.
Send it, Will.
I seen it.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask is messing around.
Look.
Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, former military, subject of a failed medical experiment. Burns on 90% of his body. His obsession's going to be his end. There's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
Or he escapes, huh? Well, you won't figure it out. What the?
Floyd Lawton, a.k.a. Deadshot. Expert sharpshooter.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Hold on, I want to. I might have to close my Madden, reopen it, because they showing a damn house in the middle of the field.
Greg Zuerlein now, he'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Seattle.
You hear me, T-Lo?
What's up?
I'm going to have to close my Madden, reopen, because they showing a house in the middle of the field.
You say what now? You say you got to back out?
Yeah, they showing this in the middle of the field.
All right, go ahead.
Probably got to do that franchise.
What was wrong, though? What you say was going on?
It was showing like a house in the middle of the field.
God damn.
All right, I sent the screenshot to the reporter just now.
Changes hands in the city he can't tell you about. If anyone knows where Black Mask's assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. Some men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk. So, little boys, what do you want for Christmas? I already know.
You look through like that, right?
I sent it.
It's man a robbery. Oh, come on, man.
Damn. Wake up.
When I woke up, I swear to God, I had like 15 bullets on my mouth. Don't ask me how I know it was 15. I promise you it was more than 15.
Chicken,
I don't want to really
man.
talk you out. All over my face. But I said, never again.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
All right.
Now Wilson steps away to his left. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Randy Gregory. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Bob out, bro.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out and set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. We normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will get in to make
Okay.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It was open the first time.
He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
You're running out of time.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up the first down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll run with Elliott.
Ah, motherfucker.
Yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Okay.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tony Pollard, 23 yards for the touchdown. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
What does?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Van Der
Ah, motherfucker.
Here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position.
Oh, damn it. My fault. My fault. My fault.
And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. There's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CD Lamb. 35 yards. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Good deep, good deep.
Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
See y'all like that. That's a hot play this morning.
But this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Oh, come on. You got to pick that off.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Throwing again here. Wilson being chased out left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Buying time to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback here. Right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted it out gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They go back to the air here after the eye-in. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Wilson. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. and 10. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from early.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On first down, Wilson flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Wilson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wilson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. Being chased out left. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion. The first time they failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Prescott on first down. That is caught by Graham. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throws right side, and that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Prescott yet again.
Ooh.
Coverage and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
43-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going to take a shot at the
Get it back.
Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Guy.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Okay, then. Short field, fellas.
I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go to Elliott again. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he gets this one down to the 24.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
Keep talking to him. Hey, you said Tracer. Hey, what you say about that?
Will extend their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Who to watch the Commanders in the trade?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Ramsey, big five.
Flush
Come
to
on,
his
man.
right.
Big five.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
Why are you trying to one-play me the whole game, cuz? That's very disrespectful.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Hey, look ass shit. It's all right. It's all right.
4th down. Here's Wilson. catch is made by Metcalf. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Both sides were holding.
Okay, he got 2 plays.
Down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. There he goes, right side. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking his ball in the end zone.
And this is a play defensively we're just looking at and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is Tony Pollard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Somebody fix that mic.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
That's a loss to start out here, second and 11. Prescott now.
Ooh, good shit. Okay.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. Could have been up one with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best. And knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Elliott. Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. His throw is going to be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. Much more confident throw right there.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up.
What?
Coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute, they want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome.
Oh, come on, get
First down.
side.
Throw downfield, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Fuck, I should have threw it.
And he's brought down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Ooh, Vander Esch, you slow than a motherfucker.
That shit been gone.
It's a big play there for Seattle. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson, eluding the pressure right. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and marking it. Whistles now at a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Flushed out right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left.
What the fuck is you doing? Oh, bro.
That gives him a 7-point lead.
Okay, shorten that field for me.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The 4th quarter couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Elliott's going to get it again on second down. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 102 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's Prescott. That time as that one falls to the ground. The way he's throwing the football, it's a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those
That nigga want to know what
means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. They'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Woo! Pass interference, baby.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they want the climb the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Good game, you lost.
Prescott.
Oh, motherfucker. Good shit. Good shit.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way.
CD, that's
going to be taken in by the Seahawks.
My play.
And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just
run it back, nigga.
And that touchdown puts him up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you're going to kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
That's it.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
Good shit. Good game, Carl.
They like to talk about the
3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
More than it.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One last shot now for Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
Run that shit back, man.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Can't stop.
Hey, man.
And the man is straight. I'm coming out for intelligence. But also from his allies.
The Joker has a finger of himself and he's leading the world in the market. The Joker has taken over the entire prison. Multiple captains. Again, we have a lot of watching. Captain Gordon is calling on anyone for assistance.
No. They need us.
Yep. I'm good for the next guy. We might well go on to start the second guy.
The city to its knees. Triple the police forces. Not even time to unravel presents.
Let's do this.
Okay, okay. So, what our friend Dane holds in his hand is a heart monitor. Once he claps it on, every beat of his bacon little heart will charge the battery on this electric chair.
Yeah, good guy. You want to go and start the second guy?
So either you kill
I'm running the ball.
Go kill him. But you will. You will find me with all your resolve. Or you will die. Someone is going to die. Me or the clown. The question of which one of us it is in your hands.
Trick. You just do this again. Alright, Matthew Stafford.
You like smoke this game?
Matthew Stafford sucked this guy.
You don't need to.
Send it to the Trick. Ten, Trick. Let's plan a robbery. Let's plan a robbery.
The game is over, Joker. Let Captain Gordon go.
How about I split you?
Gordon!
You guys had the business.
He's got my gun!
Gordon, Joseph, I need your help to stop the Joker. Our help? You're the so-called vigilante. There's one kill enough for you today. Agent Hardy's pulmonary arrest. Have only minutes to assess his before it's too late. It's not all right. Now go.
Send it to T-Lo.
Fuck.
Send it to T-Lo. Yeah, if we ain't already, yup.
I never make it to the top. Stay back on the bottom. I'm from a hood where they don't make it. Yeah, I
Oh, they
don't know
can
nothing
give
about
you
this.
that.
Yeah, I don't know about this gangsta shit, man. Boy. Oh, he was like, my brother.
I still when I want.
I don't fuck with Jerry either. These is Los Cowboys you fucking with right now. Shit. Neither do the Raiders or none of them other squads either. Ain't no black owners. You ain't got no owners looking like us. None of them owners looking like us.
And off we go from Las Vegas. Now Pollard.
That one over already?
Very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
What is it?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, my fault.
Takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
My last set, I'm on my last one.
Now Elliott. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Add some help.
Come on, man.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Look at that shit.
Corey Littleton there on the
Hell
tackle.
nah, bro.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Man,
On
it's
2nd and 9, Prescott.
And
He's got the connection to Cooper. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
As he throws there, incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and force that incompletion. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Nah, this shit so cookie, bro. How they get it? This shit's so big.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carr.
Oski.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
Bro, that nigga
How
right
about the
here.
discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Ooh.
They sack him back
Okay.
at the midfield stripe. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Everybody's gonna get here anyway.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play call because a 1-play
somebody violate.
interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, that game.
Here's Carr to throw. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety,
I just came up playing with you.
Instead, they threw the ball. He found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
He's going to let this go deep for
Oski.
Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure,
Right.
he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 36, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's caught inside the 20.
You like that? You like that? Okay then.
Probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Zerline good with a PAT.
Let's go.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Them haters real disrespectful.
Touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision
Good hit.
ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that, think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit. Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
We out here. We out here. We out here, Brooklyn. Come on now.
Will take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he
Good D, fellas. Good D.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A first down carry by Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40.
Okay, then, home team ain't feeling too good right now.
On second down and 4, Prescott.
Okay then. Okay then. They scared back there.
All the way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down
Fuck.
here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium in Brandon God.
And we welcome you back now alongside
Good thing we did do that.
Set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this fielded right at the goal line.
Let's go. We need to route back.
15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
BK, them Raiders ain't looking too good for you, brother.
Offense ready to start this next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a fire and brimstone. You got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe getting their face.
Let's go. We need another turnover.
And then send them back out.
We need another turnover. We know where he like to go.
Running back, it's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, come on, man.
First down there, but it's incomplete. So
that was a gift.
Very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To throw on second and 10. Carr. He's going to let this go.
Oh, that's us. That's us. Good shit. Good shit. Good punt. Good punt.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Play action now, Prescott. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. sack. They'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
Oh, he got a hand on
you
it.
to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there.
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
This is brought in at the 21. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
Yeah, let's put Loke down for the Cowboys.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see
how many teams y'all trying to get? No, I'm saying how many teams is we gonna have before we say we full? We filling it up and we gonna start playing.
It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On 2nd down now.
How often you advancing?
At the 46. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, bim. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's
that was Gallup.
Prescott from the gun.
Nah, this is Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nah. Did they have the same number on? Nah.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. A give to Elliott running left. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll run it with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. Touchdown, Cowboys. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in
That's
the game.
Ezekiel Elliott.
This run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he
That's how he did you. Oh, you called him a fake ass.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it.
Good D, good D, good D.
In the middle of the field and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion?
I might have to make me a quick grilled cheese sandwich.
Back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Yeah, man, yeah. We fuck with cheese and ice cream, but no milk. No red meat either, though.
Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
I used to be off the hook on the steak. Hey, but you ain't gonna miss it if you took off. You really wouldn't miss it. But if you ate some, your stomach would be fucked up, and you would feel the difference. But yeah, I used to love steak, cuz. I was just looking into this shit, and I wanted to try it. I was looking into just, doing better about myself. You know what I'm saying? And what really did it, my man. I would buy my steak. I would just buy the loins, the whole loins. Instead of buying steaks, I just buy the loins, New York strip loins. And I used to could get that shit for like $45 on sale. I get them for $45 on sale, but they'll be like $60, $70 on a regular. That shit shot up to $100, man. And I said, well, I might as well stop eating red meat. That shit costs too much. Feel me?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Calvin Joseph. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears.
It's healthier, and I saved that money, though.
Because after the first few, they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated.
Nah, I just eat chicken and fish.
Thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You gotta go compete for the ball so you don't get another
turkey bacon. Trying to leave that shit alone because it's processed. You know what I'm saying?
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. They're gonna
I said turkey bacon.
We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You in there?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard there to make the grab. And the Cowboys use this short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Right.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
TD.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
On the return, Tyron Johnson. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
He's a beast.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Calvin Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time.
That's why we did it.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that team.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. To throw his car. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. 7 yards to pick up there. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down and 3.
He fucked up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Another interception.
Picked off at the 23. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot and pick it off a pass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders
good game, cuz.
Turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
Who's starting that league?
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense.
I'm about to play my league game real quick.
So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
I need you to help me create that.
All right, come on. That shit that they give you like that, bro. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, bro. That look ass shit they give you with them kids and shit. Man, that overrated ass shit. Bullshit, bro. That shit's supposed to be a dick, bro.
Sarate.
You know that.
Sarate on the tippy tie.
Alright, you see how he come back down there, settle down real quick. Oh. Tom Brady. That look ass shit, bro. That shit so looky, bro. Man, Mike is a big boy, 50-50 ball, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Man, ooh, he ain't got no touchdown. Yeah, I seen. Alright, TB, you so you know that's some bullshit, bro. I had two people right there. And rammed it right there to catch the pick. They had it like he had picked the ball out. Come on, bro. You took the last couple times, man. I mean, you think just because that's Ramsey, do something? I think because I had my DB and safety right there. You only had Ramsey right there, man. Them boys want time, man. Mike that nigga. I'm coming up. Come on. Drop everybody back in the coverage. You better do that. Don't stop that, bro. Drop everybody back in the coverage. Good game. Another tiebreaker. Here we go again. Finish, bro. Bird. Finish, bro. You gotta do another tiebreaker. Yes, sir. I'm looking at him. Oh, no. I got time for all that. What you ain't got time for, nigga? Glenn. I ain't Glenn. What? Tell him you don't play food. Tell him let you get. Oh, we gonna play when we get through. Okay. Whatever we gonna play. What it do? You know they sit in bed 10 o'clock now, and it ain't 12 no more. I'm gonna drink it on it red. For real. Shit no Swiss old. Ain't got breakfast. Oh man. Only do when you talk to DBT that night? Oh man, I can't hear call my phone that told was I gonna make 4 made 1 5 minutes. Oh, okay. That's what it do. Dead game. Who the hell is dead game? Probably not. What that boy smoke in there?
What's up, cuz?
What's up, Pippin?
What's going
What's
on?
up, Pippin?
What's up, cuz?
Pippin? This is how you living, huh, blood? Do a little sit, Pippin around there. Ain't no wrong with that every now and then. Ain't nobody else. Hold up, cuz. Nah, blood.
That man Joe Mixon is on here, bro.
Who is that talking? Dead game, that you?
Yeah, bro.
You ain't get the goddamn, get rid of that goddamn. Oh, there he is.
There you go, right there.
They'll speak. Hey, man, I call that nigga. That's a detail type of feeling going on. Yeah. Gentle. Swift. DB don't throw it out Georgia. They want security Sunday morning. DPJ. What they gonna do over there? Say we gonna have war. You know what? We gonna be war around here.
Come on, we putting out that Russian shit.
Ukraine shit, yeah.
China gonna jump out there. They take over Ukraine. They gonna feel like they can take over this shit down here today.
But they said that's when we involved when they was supposed to be NATO, you know, Poland and all that.
I got a letter from the government.
That boy got a letter from the government, does it? Oh man.
Hey, nigga don't want those.
I got a letter, yeah. They don't want
Fine.